Hello, Dane here for KMAC Museum's Tiny Art Tales. This week's episode is about the museum. We're all looking forward to heading back to our favorite museums, seeing great works of art. Did you know that in the word museum, there's the word muse, which means to inspire? The books that I'm reading today are going to be about just that. The first one is called The Museum. When I see a work of art, something happens in my heart. I cannot stifle my reaction. My body just goes into action. This one makes me want to pose and stand up on my tippy toes. Now I'm all twirly-whirly, twinkly, sparkly, super swirly. Whew! Exhausted. I take a breath. I can't wait to see what's next. I think I'll analyze the who's and what's and where's and why's. I'm starting to feel so sad and blue, heavy and lonely through and through. I think I need something to eat. Those apples would be such a treat. I'm skipping through a field of flowers. I could keep this up for hours. Fragrant, soft, and so delightful. Suddenly, it's all so frightful. I make silly faces at a guy. He did it first. I do not lie. I'm giddy from all these lines and squiggles. I collapse in fits of giggles. Wait! What is this I see? An empty canvas stares at me? Where is the color? What does it mean? It's the strangest art I've ever seen. Is this a joke? I shut my eyes, and something happens to my surprise. I start to see things in my head, yellow, blue, then green and red, circles, lines, all kinds of shapes, faces, flowers, and landscapes. I open my eyes and look once more at the canvas I saw before. It's mine to fill the way I choose. A purple dot, a pair of shoes, zigzag lines, the deep blue sea, a portrait of my mom and me. No longer blank, it's my creation. I am feeling such elation. What a glorious time I've had. I've been scared, silly, mad, and glad. I'm energized from head to toe, even when it's time to go. The museum's closed for the night, but I know that it's all right. Its rhythm exists in all I see. The museum lives inside of me. Oh, there she's dancing through Starry Night. That was called The Museum by Susan Verde, art by Peter H. Reynolds. Our next book is called We're All Works of Art by Mark Sparing, illustrated by Rose Blake. Our faces might seem angular, with noses all askew. Our skin tones might all vary, we're every shade and hue. Some people think we look surreal, and frankly, yes, we do. But we can make you tilt your head and see the world anew. Our feet might be so heavy they root us to the floor, but we have a certain presence that no one can ignore. We might look rather classic, or something else less so. We might look quite familiar, or like no one else you know. Our bodies might all differ in shape and form and frame. But think how dull the world would be if we were all the same. We might look like a collage, made up from this and that. But we wouldn't change a mismatched ear, or swap one single scrap. Whoever it was that made us each with loving care. Each curve and kink and scribbly line was meant to be right there. We are proud of our uniqueness, and deep down in our hearts, we know we are spectacular. For we're all works of art. In this book, they had prehistoric art, Egyptian art, Greek art, Indian miniatures, Renaissance art, Fauvism, Cubism, Surrealism, pop art, contemporary art. I can't wait when we can see some contemporary art at KMAC Museum. So I'm going to leave you all with a song about imagination, and it was sung by Gene Wilder in the movie Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change the world, there's nothing to it. There is no life I know to compare to pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be. We'll see you next week.